Hi, this is Eric Kampmann. This is Sunrise, and we're in Alaska. I've been hiking for the last 2 days with my two sons, Arthur Kampmann and Peter Kampmann. Arthur, what brought you to Alaska in the first place?
I've seen the photos, and just I wanted to get up here and experience it for myself. And pretty quickly, you realize how incredible this place is. It doesn't take, you don't have to get too far off the beaten path, just to find the beauty here.
And you're working up here, so explain what you do in terms of where you work and what you do day in and day out.
I'm a sea kayaking and wilderness guide for Sunny Cove Sea Kayaking, and we run anywhere from 3 hour to 3 day trips out into the fjords. We just have an incredible chance to be on the water with some amazing wildlife, so it's an incredible job.
Have you seen any whales?
Seen a few whales.
And orca?
And orcas, also a whale. But yeah, I'm from the kayak, so definitely an experience of a lifetime.
One other thing, when we were hiking the other day, we crossed over a river and we saw a ton of salmon. Explain what was going on there.
So these salmon are born in that exact river, and those are pink salmon. They'll go out to sea for about a year or two, and then they make their migration. Migration's not the right word, but they make their journey back home, and they eventually go back, and the females will lay the eggs, the males will fertilize them, and then both those salmon will die. So it's an incredible life cycle.
Fantastic. Now, Peter, this is your first trip to Alaska with me. Never been here before. Give me your impressions of what our 3 days here have been like.
They've been quick, but it's like we were speaking about the other day, it's so important to have somebody on the other end like Arthur here who's shown us the ropes so quickly. I mean, it didn't take us long to get right out into the wilderness and see the salmon that, in this part of the world you have a real appreciation for the wildlife. I mean, you never would think that the life cycle of the salmon is so unique, and it's mind-boggling actually. So it's been great. I mean, just spending time with my family, seeing Arthur out here, he really has a knack for finding the beauty in things. So I knew coming to see him, we would be doing all right.
And one other thing, you and Arthur together, I didn't go all the way with you, but went up to an alpine peak. So what was that like?
That was very unique. I mean, to be on an alpine peak, over 3,000 feet up, starting at sea level, and just viewing the glaciers and the Pacific Ocean and the fjord, and just experiencing that really is quite amazing. I mean,
gave you some perspective.
Great perspective. I mean, especially definitely a trail less traveled. I mean, a lot of it was bushwhacking, which is an adventure, and that's part of the reason I'm sure Arthur came out here and I came out here with all you guys, is to have an adventure.
Well, it has been an extraordinary trip. I think the point you guys made about, especially you, Peter, about having Arthur here, having know the land, has made our getting to know the land so much faster, almost at lightning speed, and yet we feel like we've been here for weeks because of what we've done. This is Eric Kampmann, and this is Sunrise.